Welcome to another session in the kitchen of Tim and Ronda on the go.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. What we're doing today, we're going to cook. And we just went through a stage there of eating unhealthy, like a lot of people have this time of year.
A lot of sweets.
Me? Well,
yes.
Yeah, me. I eat a lot of, once I fall off the boat with healthy eating, I fall off the boat. So it's been a journey, but you know what? I'm ready to get the health kick back on in my life, and I know what's important, as well as Rhonda, and we've decided to make sure that we kick off this year with healthy cooking, healthy eating, and I think that's what's important. There's all kind of things that you can do to eat healthy. I had somebody say on social media today that that they were excited about making the changes in their life for their health and for their husband's health. That's what we want to do, and that's what we've been doing. We've been on a journey there for what? For about 2 years now?
Yes.
2 to 3 years with making healthy changes in our life. And we've made a lot of changes from the kind of water we drink, where we get our water. We made changes from the way we eat and the kind of foods we eat, and it's forever changed us in a lot of ways. So what we want to do today, I just want to again welcome you to Tim and Rhonda's kitchen. Actually, Rhonda's kitchen. I better not say my kitchen.
Right.
But mainly, guys, what I do, I go catch the fish. I love to catch fish. I caught some fish from a local area. It's called Delcom, Louisiana. It's a place I love to take my little kayak, 360 pontoon style boat.
Fishing kayak.
Yeah, it's a fishing kayak. And that's fun in itself. I will say that I fell in the water a couple times, so it gets exciting, and I have to make sure I don't have any of these cameras on me if I fall in the water, but I have to make sure I film it somehow where you can see it. Because it's always fun watching somebody else fall in the water.
Expensive fish if the camera would have went in. That's all I'm saying. Don't come back home if you lose the camera.
Well, the bottom line is I come home with fish. And I did. In this case, we're going to actually bake, which is a good thing, not fry, but bake some catfish. And some small drum that I caught. Now, let me tell you a quick story before we get started with that. Some people don't keep the parts of the fish that we like to keep. It's because until you've been there and done it, then you'll understand what I'm talking about. I will say that we're poor still, though. But we love it. Honestly, we love to take eat every good part of the fish there is. Yeah, just give me one fillet. Everybody's ever seen one of these before? This is what's left over when you skin the catfish out. Normally, I throw these away. I have in the past. But I didn't realize, a friend of mine said, why aren't you keeping those and why aren't you cooking those? Well, we're going to cook these in the oven today, bake them potato chip style. We're going to dry them out, bake them. We're going to set the oven about 325, and we've got it preheating already, and we're going to do something special. We're going to make barbecue fish for those that's wanting to know. Actually, we'll kick it up a notch and call it barbecue Sweet Baby Ray's fish. I've also kept some filet. Looks like for the most part it's drum. When I package fish, sometimes I make sure I try to label it and date it and all that good stuff, and that's what you definitely want to do to prepare your fish. These are nice boneless fillets ready to go, and we're going to barbecue our fish today and serve it with some fresh vegetables, and we're going to get started here in just a minute. But I just wanted to kind of give you a history off of why we do what we do. And now, if you're up north and some of these states up north, you say, wow, they do that. Well, friend, look, we're in Louisiana.
Exactly.
You give us a possum. No, we're not going that far.
I'm not even trying.
We're not going that far.
Don't even try. Don't say guess what it is. No. I know how fish tastes. No.
Well, unless you've got something to add to that, we're going to get started.
No, I'm ready. I'm hungry. Let's go.
I am. Let's eat. Let's get prepared and then we'll eat. Okay, guys, here we go. The oven is set at
325.
We're I think we're going to go for about 45 minutes is usually the time span on that. I've done that before.
Okay.
We're going to shoot for that. But look, we're flexible around here. I mean, if it takes 50 minutes to get it where we want it,
We just have to check it.
we just have to check it. And let's be real about the way we cook. This is the way we cook. You know, look, they got some perfect cooks out there that get you down to the measurement and all that. We just kind of improvise around the gunner's household. So if you hadn't noticed.
So what I did is sprinkle a fair amount of the real lemon juice. We prefer real lemon, like squeezed lemon, but we didn't have it. So we're going with this, which is good. It's 100% lemon juice. So we did that. And that's been soaking for what? About
20 minutes?
About 20 minutes.
Or you could, you can leave it longer than that if you want to.
Okay, so I am adding some Sweet Baby Ray. I just realized it's the regular one. I think we're gonna prefer maybe next time to use the sugar-free. They have different flavors too, but I have this on hand. So this is probably about a cup. I may have to add more, I'm not sure. And we're adding 1 tablespoon of just plain garlic powder. I'm sorry, onion powder. Then I have the minced garlic to add.
And we'll put the items down in the description below. But while you're looking at all that, please take time out to like and comment and share our video and subscribe to us. Okay.
And this is some minced garlic. We're just about how much you think you want to put? Like maybe 2 tablespoons?
About 2 tablespoons is fine.
Okay.
You want plenty of garlic. We never spare garlic around our house.
No. Okay, so I'm just going to mix it up. And then we're going to dredge it. Is that what we're going to call it? Dredge the fish pieces into that.
Term. That's a good Louisiana term, dredging.
Dredging. And
Dredgery.
I'm going to let that sit. I need to spray my pans here. He did line it with some foil so it doesn't stick. I prefer canola oil, but right now I have butter flavored because we did a lot of Christmas cooking. So we're just going to spray this real good. And the second one. Oh, we're going to separate the tails.
Put the tails on one.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Because some people, don't matter how good you say those tails are, they're not going to try them. And I understand that.
Here we go.
You know, that's you, but we're us. So just creep out on us and like and share our videos. That's awesome. Say, hey, those crazy people from Louisiana's eating catfish tails. Ooh. Oh, share. Yeah.
So you think that's good?
That's actually perfect. Okay. And you just lay it there?
Just gonna lay it there. It is messy. Definitely wash your hands before you get started.
Oh, please do.
And try to have all your ingredients out so you don't have to be touching them and your fish because that's contamination. We don't want to do that. Okay. Now I do have my little, what is that thing called that you spread like butter on? But, I mean, I guess I could use that too. But doing it with my fingers is a lot quicker.
Well, the goal is you can cook those things to where they're like potato chips. The goal is to get them kind of halfway. I like them halfway between where they're crunchy. Even at times, some of the bones are.
Well, you eat the tails, yeah.
You definitely want the tails will be crispy. It is so delicious.
But especially if you fry it, if you go that way, you eat that a lot.
And guys, look, you got to mix it up a little bit when you're cutting back there and trying to eat the right foods. There's so many different things you can do to make your food taste. It tastes different. It's the way you prepare it.
Well, because if you get bored, you're gonna eat bad stuff, like we did during the whole sea pandemic. I'm not even gonna give the courtesy to call it the real name, but a lot of people, either you lost weight or you gained weight. And in our case, we kind of gained some weight back just from working from home, being bored, eating whatever we can get our hands on. Just not a good thing. So it's time to get back.
Well, with my case, and I'll just say something about that real quick, is I lost originally very close to 100 pounds this last year prior to the COVID. And I turned right around, and it seemed like I went in what's called a survivor mode. And at the same time, my mother passed away prior to the COVID, just had passed away.
Yeah.
And it just
Day before
really,
Mardi Gras.
guys, it shifted me into to where I started eating again the wrong foods. And until recently, I realized, I was looking at some pictures from last year, and I realized, I said, hey, I got to get back on my health kick, because I want to live a lot longer if I have anything to do with it. So that's why, Rhonda and I have made some changes, because we want to be around for a while. In fact, what would our chickens do without us? Especially at Rooster out there.
Bit more.
We're going to put on the show a little bit about our chickens, and maybe we'll do dedicate a whole episode about our chickens, especially that Rooster out there that loves Rhonda. He loves Rhonda.
He tears
so much.
up my feet. I have to trick him just to go get the eggs in the chicken coop, because he's that mean.
Well, let me tell you, Rhonda spoils them chickens too. So I want to show you what she does, but we get some of the best eggs. In the process that we're using with our hens out there. Currently we got 11 hens, but we're getting ready to get some small. She mixed some more of it up. So she had originally mixed a cup. You just kind of, guys. I'd rather mix more than mix too much, because we don't want to be wasteful. So we want to mix just enough to kind of baste our fish.
And you can't put it back once you mix it. So I know I'm going kind of slow, but I'm just trying to make sure we're getting it all.
That's all good.
And boy, it's really.
I think y'all are going
pans.
to be really pleased with how these turn out. She did again. She buttered the pan, so I'm hoping they'll come right off the pans. But I do suggest putting a foil on the pans.
Right. And these are some old pans too, so the nonstick is not.
Hey guys,
so much nonstick.
Yeah, we're not trying to be fancy here. We're just being everyday. If you don't like that, then we might not be the show to watch. But we're going to be real and be ourselves. So
that's all we can do.
That's all we can do. And that way, if you ever meet us, we're real people. And I might invite you to the house or something. You never know.
And if you need some eggs, we have a lot of chicken eggs.
Yeah.
We'll gladly sell you a dozen or 2 or 3 or 5.
We have given away a few eggs.
A lot,
ourselves.
yes.
Yeah, starting out.
Because I didn't think they would produce so much.
Well, we didn't have chickens to sell them.
Well,
but we do try to recoup some of. Rhonda feeds them things you wouldn't believe.
They eat better than us. They eat mustard greens, turnip greens. They eat really anything, any vegetable scraps that we're not using. They had some tomatoes that didn't quite make it because of the bugs had got into them. They eat everything.
No, but what do you give them?
Well, I said mustard greens,
what else?
turnip greens.
Worms.
Oh yeah, that's the worms that I buy.
Worms.
Yeah.
Gourmet, expensive. What are they, like mealworms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're what else?
Hey, look, they might be chickens, but they eat high on the hog. Put it that way.
And they get mad if you don't feed them in the morning. Well, plus they have their other feed. That's also mixed. Just like 4 different things in it, but that'll be a whole nother
episode.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind, we're not just eating the fish alone, but if you look right over there, you see a silver pot right there. That has some steamed vegetables going on in it, and we'll be sharing that with you a little bit to show you what we're doing here.
Trying to slide the rest in here.
Look at there. She's mopping it all up. My goodness. She's savoring every little piece of flavor. Savor the flavor, baby. Okay. Guys, here we go. Man, look at that. This is before we put it in the oven.
And it's not going to be covered, right?
Again, we're going to put it in the oven at 325, uncovered in the oven. Okay. And go ahead, Rhonda. Awesome.
This is kind of like the middle rack, too.
Yeah. And look, we're going to set it and forget it. Well, we're not going to forget it.
You said 45?
What's your time? I'd say 45 minutes.
Okay.
Because I've got the temperature lower on there to where it will, there we go. Let's see what we got.
That's it. 45 minutes, and we'll probably check in about 30, take a peek, and then if it looks done, we'll just take it out and let it cool, and the vegetables should be ready in a couple minutes, and that's it. Then it's dinner time.
Okay, here we go. About to dive in. How does that look? Delicious. Now that's not my plate. That plate's a little empty for mine. So let's zoom over here. Look at that plate, guys. Don't you want to just dive in? And we've already tasted. It is absolutely delicious. Delicious. And I just want to pan the camera around here.
I'm ready.
And tell everybody, thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much.
Like, comment, Tim and Rhonda on the go. What is our email address, babe?
healthywealth22@gmail.com.
healthywealth22@gmail.com. Please send us a message, comment, like, share,
Things are looking good.
all that good stuff. We've enjoyed visiting with you today, and I hope you learned something from this episode. And hopefully you'll enjoy something, take something from this, and make something yourself. God bless.
Have fun.
Until we see you again. Bye.
Bye.